Catching starships midair with giant robotic chopsticks might sound like pure science fiction, but this is the next bold milestone SpaceX must reach to achieve full rocket reusability. The world is watching, and the stakes could not be higher. Elon Musk has recently shared new insights on when this daring attempt might finally happen, and his words reveal both excitement and hesitation. Could this be the breakthrough moment that changes the future of space exploration forever? Or are we still years away from seeing the impossible become reality? Stick around, because in today's episode of SpaceX Saga, we're diving deep into Starship's catching plans, Musk's latest timeline updates, and the challenges that could define SpaceX's future. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to SpaceX Saga, hit the like button, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. I'll be pinning the best comment at the top, so let me know what you think about SpaceX's chances of pulling off the first ever Starship catch. SpaceX has already revolutionized spaceflight by making Falcon 9 boosters reusable. We've all seen those jaw-dropping landings where rockets return gracefully to Earth and touch down on drone ships. But Starship is a whole new level. Unlike Falcon 9, Starship is designed to be fully reusable. Both the booster, super heavy, and the ship itself. If successful, this would slash launch costs, enable rapid turnaround times, and make ambitious missions like building a lunar base or colonizing Mars actually possible. But to achieve this, SpaceX must master one of the boldest engineering challenges in aerospace history, catching a 165-foot-tall spaceship with giant robotic arms. You might be wondering, why not just land Starship like Falcon 9? The answer comes down to efficiency. By catching the rocket directly on the launch tower, SpaceX eliminates the need for heavy landing legs, saving precious weight. This makes Starship more efficient and capable of carrying heavier payloads to orbit, the moon, and beyond. It also speeds up turnaround. In theory, a caught Starship could be refueled, reloaded, and relaunched within hours, turning rockets into something closer to airplanes. Imagine launching to orbit in the morning, reloading in the afternoon, and launching again by evening. That's the vision Musk is chasing. Last year, many, including Musk himself, believed that the first Starship catch attempt could happen by early 2025. But the reality has proven more complicated. After the successes and setbacks of Flights 7, 8, and 9, Musk now suggests that while a catch attempt might happen this year, the more realistic timeline is early next year. In his recent interview with Tesla owners Silicon Valley, Musk admitted the company is being more cautious than before. Instead of promising a 2025 catch, he said maybe this year, but emphasized that the first half of 2026 is the most likely timeframe. That's a big shift in tone, signaling just how challenging this milestone really is. Flight 10, the next big test. All eyes are now on Flight 10, set for late August. This mission won't attempt a catch, but it's still critical. The ship, S-37, and booster, B-16, face an intense series of objectives. For the booster, testing a new high-angle return profile, a daring flip maneuver, and a landing attempt using only 2 engines. For the ship, deploying a payload, surviving atmospheric re-entry, and attempting an ocean landing. SpaceX is even experimenting with new heat shield tiles during this flight, deliberately removing sections to test durability. Risky? Absolutely. But necessary if Starship is to achieve safe, repeatable returns. The outcome of Flight 10 will decide whether SpaceX dares to attempt a catch on Flight 11 or waits for Flight 12, or even later. The technical hurdles. So, why is catching a ship so difficult? Here are the biggest challenges. 1. Heat shield reliability. With over 18,000 tiles, Starship's heat shield must withstand extreme plasma temperatures during re-entry. Previous flights revealed weaknesses, and Musk has admitted this is still one of Starship's toughest problems. 2. Engine performance. For a catch attempt, engines must work flawlessly. Any failure in ascent, orbital maneuvers, or re-entry could doom the mission. SpaceX has been rapidly swapping and upgrading Raptor engines to improve reliability. 3. Ground systems. The launch tower at Pad 1 is optimized for boosters, not ships. Pad 2, still under construction, is expected to handle both. Without two fully operational towers, catching Starship remains nearly impossible. 4. Precision timing. The chopstick arms must close at the exact millisecond. Even a small error could destroy the rocket, the tower, or both. This is high-stakes engineering at its finest. The importance of catching Starship goes far beyond just a flashy milestone. It's central to SpaceX's entire future strategy. Orbital refueling. To get to Mars, Starships must refuel in orbit. Catching and rapidly reusing tankers will be critical. Musk says construction of the refueling system begins early next year. Lunar and Mars missions. NASA's Artemis program depends on Starship as the human landing system for the moon. Starship also underpins Musk's vision of sending humans to Mars by the late 2020s. None of this is realistic without mastering reusability. Cost reduction. Fully reusable Starships would drive launch costs down dramatically, making everything from satellite deployment to planetary exploration more affordable. Simply put, catching Starship is the gateway to humanity becoming a multiplanetary species. SpaceX isn't alone in chasing reusability. Blue Origin's New Glenn, Rocket Lab's Neutron, and several Chinese companies are all developing rockets with partial reusability. However, none are attempting full-scale recovery like SpaceX. If SpaceX succeeds, it will remain years ahead of competitors. If it stumbles, the gap could close. That's why Musk and his team are pushing so hard. Full reusability isn't just about science, it's about maintaining leadership in the global space race. Looking at the schedule, here's the most realistic outlook. Flight 10, August 2025. No catch attempt. Focus on booster flip and ship ocean landing. Flight 11, late 2025. Possible first catch attempt if Flight 10 is successful. Flight 12, early 2026. Debut of Starship Phase 3. Likely too risky to attempt a catch on the maiden flight. Flight 13 or 14, mid-2026. Most likely, candidate for the first real ship catch attempt. If all goes well, SpaceX could master catching by the end of 2026, just in time for the next phase of Mars and Moon missions. Closing thoughts. The dream of catching Starship may still be a year or two away, but make no mistake. When it happens, it will mark a turning point in space exploration history. Success will mean faster launches, cheaper space access, and real progress toward building bases on the Moon and Mars. The risks are massive, but so are the rewards. For now, all eyes are on Flight 10. Will it prove Starship is ready for the next step, or show that the road to reusability is longer than we hoped? Only time will tell. That's all for today's deep dive into SpaceX's bold plan to crash Starship. What do you think? Can SpaceX pull it of this year? Or will we be watching until 2026? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be planning the best one. And don't forget to subscribe, SpaceX Saga, for more authentic updates. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story about the future of space. Thanks for watching, and remember, the stars aren't as far away as they seem when the companies like SpaceX keep pushing the boundaries.